excited to share with you my first fall decorating video. In this video, I'll be decorating the heart of the home, which is the kitchen and my dining area. Please join me while I decorate my home for the fall season.
Since fall is my favorite season, I start decorating and planning really early, usually the end of July and all through August. I have a small kitchen, but we spend a lot of time here and I wanted to make sure it's just as pretty and comfy cozy as the rest of my place. I've got accents of copper and a little gold throughout. So my kitchen has a lot of warm tones, which I think is great. So it kind of helps with me planning what decor I'm going to be doing. Here's a few things I'll be working with. I may or may not use everything, but that's what we have. This tray, I already had it, but it fits perfect for me to just slip my kitchen scale right underneath. I try to repurpose and reuse as many things as I've purchased before, like these florals and this vase, and pretty much everything you see here is all items that I've had before. This twine holder is from Hearth and Hand from Target. And that one is something new that I bought this year. The latte bowls are from Anthropologie. This is one of the most adorable things I purchased this year. It is from DW Home. The candle smells just like pumpkin pie, but in this house, the tradition is sweet potato pie. So for me, this is a slice of sweet potato pie. Here are some other items that I purchased from DW Home. I usually buy a couple candles from them every year. This is sweet apple. It smells so good. I love the embossed leaves on the outside of the jar, and I'll be reusing it when the candles finish burning. So I wanted to use apple things this year in my kitchen. And here's some aroma oils also from DW Home. And as you can see, I was using the oak moss in the diffuser. Smells great. No, this isn't one of my relatives. This is James Hemmings, who was the personal chef for President Thomas Jefferson. With his French training, he gave us creme brulee, French fries, scoopable ice cream, and mac and cheese, America's favorite side dish. He was an inspiration, and he's an inspiration here for me to be creative in my kitchen. So if you want to learn more about him, I put a link below. This is a cookbook holder from Target. This cookbook, Still We Rise, on biscuits is becoming one of my favorites in the kitchen. There's a great story behind these biscuits, and I'm baking my way through it. And as you can see, as I flip through it, I've got my notes on all the recipes that I've already baked and still trying to bake some more. Side note, if you want to impress someone, make them some biscuits from scratch and watch what happens. Just wanted you guys to see how pretty this candle glows in the kitchen. This is a terracotta tray, and that is a mason jar filled with potpourri I wanted to repurpose. Obviously not for cooking or eating, but I just love the colors, and I wanted to do something different other than just another floral arrangement on this side. This is a great Southern cookbook, Jubilee by Toni Tipton Martin. I've got a couple of cookbooks from her. She's a great author and a really good storyteller about telling the story of Southern food here in America. Beautiful book, beautiful pictures. And it looks great in the kitchen. This is Sweet by, I believe, a company called Valerie Confections. If you can get a cookbook that's been signed, it really turns into an heirloom item that you can hand down. So if you can get a signed copy of any book, it's great. But the desserts and confections in this book are really inspiring. got this apple colander a few years ago, and I bring it out every fall season. I just love using it. I think I got it at Marshall's or something. I decided to fill it with some apples this year. These are actually fake apples. They look so real. I got these from Amazon. So I'll try to link those in the description box. This butter dish came from Anthropology, and it came with a set with the salt and pepper shakers that are mushrooms. So adorable. You can see those a little bit later on when I do my china cabinet. This, isn't she cute? She's also from Anthropology. She has lived everywhere in every room in my place for a few years now. I just love her. I actually have a collection of these owl cookie jars. This is just a cookie press. This is a mix of some golden milk that I make myself. And the spices that I have here, that one is ginger and cardamom. This copper utensil holder has been in our family for a while. As you can see, it's been aged. I have quite a bit more copper that I need to clean and add to my kitchen collection, which you'll see in the next few videos coming up when I do some more updates. This copper scoop, I believe I got from Anthropology. Yeah. The striped dish towels are from Williams Sonoma. I love their dish towels. They just are really good hard workers in the kitchen. This one is from Anthropology, and I got that one a few years back. Absolutely love my apron. I love the colors. As you can see, it's very well used. I use my apron all the time, so it's loved and used. This arrangement is some oak branches from Hobby Lobby, from the LA Flower District, and maybe a couple other things thrown in. I wanted a really full, dramatic look on top of the pot rack. So this is my finished kitchen. I did want to mention that the cabbage picture on top of my stove is also a DIY project, which I'll be talking about that in my DIY video coming probably next week. As you can see, I've already started decorating so that this video wouldn't be 3 hours. So this arrangement at the top, the florals came from Hobby Lobby. The urns are from Anthropologie from a few years back. Disclaimer, I used to work for Anthropologie for about 10 years, so I have quite a few things from them, so you might be hearing that name over and over again. So there's some of the potpourri that I had repurposed earlier in the kitchen, and here's some items that I'll be putting on the shelf. Now, right next to my china cabinet, which I treat as an extension of my kitchen, is the coffee bar. And if you haven't seen that video, that is going to be linked below. And next to it is a collection of some more of my cookbooks. I have quite a bit of selection of cookbooks, so one day I'll have to do a video on a cookbook review. And I also put some toile plates on the wall. That pumpkin is from Hobby Lobby there. I believe this cake stand is I got from Magnolia Home maybe 3 or 4 years ago. So anything that's new this year that is still available, I'll link below. I have a collection of these chicken vintage glassware that I started collecting a few years ago. These are the mushroom, salt, and pepper shakers that you saw that go with the butter dish from Anthropologie. Little touches of nature, and on one of the balls is some pheasant feathers, which I thought was very fitting for the chickens. More cookbooks. This one is the Cooking Gene. Not a lot of pictures, but it's just some great history on Southern African American cooking. This is another book that I have from Tony Tipton Martin, but basically on cocktails of juke joints. Gorgeous photos. So if you have a bar in your home or you consider yourself a mixologist, there's some great recipes in here. constantly changing out my china cabinet whenever the mood arrives. I love collecting dinnerware, plates, glasses, cups, so it's always changing. These pillow inserts and the pillow covers came from Amazon, and it's just a beautiful tone of taupe that just goes with everything. Same thing with the cushions. The owl towels are from Anthropology from a few years back. This transferware, they're from different collections, but I really love to mix things up and it keeps the table interesting. These beautiful napkins are from Williams-Sonoma. This was also a DIY floral arrangement that I made. And this is another version of the table. This is the bouquet that I had in my bedroom, and if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it below. But it looks great here too, and you can really see how the colors pop against the browns and the taupes. And I'll show you how I put that together in my DIY video coming up. Candle is from Capri Blue. Their fragrances and their candles are strong and long lasting, so they're worth every penny. This one I think is their classic pumpkin spice clove. This garland is also from Hobby Lobby. It just puts the finishing touch on the cabinet. Pumpkin is from Hobby Lobby. And this is my finished, collected, layered fall look for this season. For now. I always change things up, so in another month it'll probably look totally different. These are the candle holders from H&M Home. Since the cabinet is pretty dark color, I added some Luminara battery operated candles, which I have all over my home. I just love them. Thanks for watching, and if you want to watch more fall decorating videos, I link both of those videos below.